What's good, guys? It's Kylan, and I am here to talk to you about my behavior modification plan that I hope that you educators / school psychologists / any form of teacher teaching that you do. And I hope that you find that this video will help you control your kids or detain them or to level them out with their behaviors. So I prepared a little PowerPoint slide, so I'm just going to talk it over, and this is one of the first slides. So it's just saying what a school psychologist does, and it helps to improve their students' lives and academically and socially, and they try to help them, support them in any way they need, and school psychologists are supposed to have a lasting impact on their on the children that they teach in the school district, in the schools, and the whole building itself. And a school psychologist is supposed to help students younger or older, and they are supposed to make sure that the students have someone that they can count on. Some children or younger probably don't have a good adult or a role model in their life, and that's what a school psychologist is supposed to do. And they're also supposed to help them if they have any problems or problems at home or anything, they can count on them for that, and they are hands-on with teachers. Here is a brief definition of what a behavioral modification plan is, and it's supposed to be a treatment-based approach wherein the principles of operant conditioning are applied to replace undesirable behavior with desirable ones through positive or negative reinforcement. So they're just supposed to decrease the negative behaviors and increase the behaviors that are acceptable. This is an intro to it, and what you can do in the classroom is that giving out colored cards is a good positive reinforcement technique that you can do. So the color cards are in 3 colors, which are green, yellow, and red, and what you should do with those in the classroom is that the day starts out with a green card for every child, and then once the behavior changes throughout the day, the color card changes. And when a child receives a warning, it will change from a green card to a yellow card. And for serious gymnastics or any other violations like hitting someone, the card would change to red. And every time the card changes, notes are sent to the child's parents. And if you if you decide to do this in the classroom, and if the child remains at the green card for the rest of the week, they receive a reward or a treasure or something like that. Communication is a very effective behavioral modification technique in and out of classrooms. And if you communicate with your children in the classroom or outside, if you would prefer to be a little bit more private, you will have a more understanding about the deeper problems that hide in a bad behavior if he or she keeps doing it every single day for a certain period amount of time. And also the teacher, if it has to come to this, you can have a face-to-face meeting with the parents about the child's behavior at home. Finally, this slide just talks about the simple steps that you could do for a behavior modification plan to every day in general. You don't have to do something special if you don't want to. So you could describe the targeted behavior, you could document everything, define roles of anyone involved in the intervention. You could determine what causes the behavior in the first place, and you can use positive practice in creating behavior plans. You could encourage them or whatever. Okay, that's the end of it. So I hope that you liked what I presented, and hopefully that you find that this is helpful, and hopefully you will use this in the classroom. But for my intake of it, I hope that you go with the color cards. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. That's just my opinion. But I've actually gone through something like that with the color card situation, but it was kind of different when I was little. But when I was my old elementary school, how they set it up was it was a red light, and then all the students were at the green light at the bottom for the start of the day, so it'd be green, yellow, and red. And then the teacher would move the clips was to behavior changes throughout the day. So yeah, I just really think that the colored cards would be a very good starting point to your teaching career if you decide to do that. Well, that's the end of my video / presentation. So I hope that these points made some sense to you, and like you can just like read through the slides while I'm talking, because you don't really have to hear me talking if you don't want to. You can just read them on your own. So I hope that you found this very helpful, and hopefully you'll use it in your classroom. Bye.